Hey guys. So, I wanted to get on here to share something that is super exciting in my life. And honestly, I just don't feel like that excited about it. I thought I would be like jumping up and down, being crazy, like, woohoo, I did it. But I'm not. I had a lot of regret around this. So, one thing that I did, I think a couple weeks ago, was I paid off all of my student loans. Yay, which is super exciting. I'm not going to have that payment, right, hanging out. Um, but I just didn't feel the way I thought I would. I um, listened to Dave Ramsey. I've been listening to him for like a long time, and he like has this segment on his show where they have like a debt-free scream. It's like super empowering to listen to if you've never heard him. So I just assumed when I paid off my student loans I'd feel like that, which I don't. But I think it was like a lot more like, oh my God, I paid that much for this. And I thought about what that money could do for me today, all the sacrifices that were made to get this loan paid off. Um, yeah, and I felt a little bit of regret. If I could go back and change things, I would. I would in some ways, I wouldn't in others. I would absolutely still get my degree. You guys know that, or some of you know, that I have a degree. I was a social worker for a while. Some of you guys worked with me or in some form as a social worker. I absolutely love doing that. And now I'm a realtor. So, not using my degree now, I still love what I do. It's super great. I love helping families in a different way now. It's awesome. Sorry, I'm losing my voice, so I'm trying to drink water. But um, anyway, all that to say, I would still go to school. I would still get my degree. I wouldn't change a whole lot, but what I would change is I would pay for my schooling. I would not have taken out the loans to start with. I wouldn't have listened to the gentleman in the financial aid office who said that's what they're here for you to take. I would have just worked more. I would have not got my hair done because I was like 19. And why did you need to get your hair done at 19? It looked totally great. But um, I wouldn't have got a spray tans. I wouldn't have done my nails like I did. I wouldn't have done the things that I did and taken out the student loans. I would have tried my best to cash flow as much as possible, if not all of it. Um, and that's what I would tell my younger self because here I am and I have four, you can't see them all, but there's four car seats in this car. And to pay off student loans while you have four children, one child, no children, whatever, you're only hurting your future self by not making the sacrifice today. And you're able to give less to future you, right? So, like, you're not able to do those things for yourself tenfold when you're older. You're not able to invest in yourself in other ways. You're not able to go on vacations with your kids. Like my kids just went on their first vacation this year, which is totally fine. Like I know that, but could I have given them more if I didn't have student loan payments? The answer is probably yes. So I would have told my future self that. Um, when people buy a house, it can really hinder you in that way too, what you can afford or if you can even buy one. I deal with that a lot now that I'm in real estate and I see people that are like 35 and they've been trying for so long, but their student loans are so high that they can't get approved or take on the payment or whatever need be. So yeah, I just wanted to get on here and kind of share something super personal. Um, and kind of, if one person sees this and takes anything from it, that's great. If one person sees this and can use it in their life, that's awesome. But if you're like 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, I don't know, and you're thinking about taking out student loans, just know like you are going to have to pay those back. And hopefully, in 10 years, your life is taking off. You don't want those hanging over your head. So I would really think about it before you go do it. They make it way too easy to get them. Um, I think I just walked into the financial aid office that day and got my student loans. So it's super easy to get them, and it is way harder to pay these things off. So was really proud of myself for doing it. I never thought I'd be able to, and I understand like my student loans were 25,000, and a lot of people have a lot more. But it is, I mean, just like I said, like, I had 25,000, and a lot of people have a lot more. And I've heard people say like, I'll never pay them off. I mean, I can't imagine people actually believing that and having this debt hanging over their head and this payment hanging over of your head. It can limit your options in life, like the careers you can take, what you can do. If you choose to be a stay-at-home mom, it can impact everything in your life in the future. So I'm just trying to share my wisdom as I am in the last year of my 20s. So hopefully I can help one person, or if you just watch this to hear me talk, that's totally cool too. All right. Bye, guys.